Hey guys, welcome back to ER Bros. So it's finally time. We're finally going to build the exoteric tank for my crested gecko. Chris finally came through, so we're going to be showing you step by step on how to build this live vivarium with plants and basically all the stuff that he has in his tank.
Finally. What do you mean finally?
Finally, because it took like 3 months for... this thing has been sitting up here for like 3 months.
Whose idea was it to build this tank today?
Yours.
What's good, guys? We're gonna get started with building this vivarium. You're wondering how come I'm not wearing a shirt? It's not because I want to not be wearing a shirt. It's because this will actually really mess up your clothes pretty bad if you get it on your clothes. So you should take off a shirt too.
No, I don't have abs like you do.
Okay, so basically this is Pond and Stone Great Stuff foam. Great Stuff makes a lot of different like brands of foams. It's just like sealant foam. This one is specifically like made black because they use it for ponds and stones, like outdoors and stuff. What it is, it hardens up and it gets really like foamy, you know?
Where'd you get it from?
Foamy. The foam store.
Foam store?
I actually got this on Amazon. It's like maybe $10 a can. This is an 18 by 18 by 18 Exoterra. Hopefully this should be enough. I think when I made mine, I think I needed 2, but I think I kind of messed it up. It was kind of a long time ago when I made it, but I think we should be good with 1, so we'll see what happens. Alright dude, so when you're building your tank, we gotta figure out, like, how do you want it to look? Like, I mean, so we got like a lot of cork and stuff, and we gotta cut this stuff off. And things that we're gonna actually be placing directly into the background, like for example this, we're thinking we're gonna foam it into the background at an angle, and then we're gonna be able to fill it with dirt along the wall, and then we can grow plants out that'll grow like over it. It's gonna look super aesthetic. It's gonna be pretty cool. But yeah, so what you're gonna want to do is kind of just lay out all your pieces and see how you want it to look right now.
Alright.
Just put it all on there, and then once we get the right idea of how we want it to look, that's when we're gonna foam it in.
What was that?
We just heard some weird stuff going on over there. It was like, ah!
I wonder what that was. Okay, anyways. Maybe like...
Dude, we should put this one right here.
Should. I don't know, man. I like that, how it looks right there.
That looks cool, like kind of like roots growing. Put this one like...
Oh, we still got some more.
Oh, wow. Okay, hang on.
I got that one.
Is that the max you want? Do you want more? You're gonna fill, like, I'd say fill from here in. So keep in mind, your layer of foam is gonna be pretty thick coming out. You're gonna lose a lot of space in your tank because the foam is gonna expand like a lot.
Okay.
So like your wall is gonna be like out to here, you know, because you're gonna be foaming into here, around, and all this,
Okay.
and like probably in there too, right? Because you want this probably filled in with dirt so you can grow stuff out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Dude,
that's so much.
we might have needed 2 cans.
Really?
Yeah. I'm actually concerned. We might have needed 2 cans. No! No!
You can make it, you can make it.
Look at how it's all skinny in the back. Or something. Okay. Alright. We gotta be quick. Wait.
Do you need to add more to it?
Maybe. I'm gonna like smudge it around a little bit. Get everything ready before it starts to dry. However you're gonna want to put it. Okay. Go ahead. Start adding it. Spread it all over the foam. Spread it really good. Really? No! What did I start? What did I do? No, Christopher! No! God, no! Hey! That's my dolly doing what? No! Okay guys, we're basically done foaming it all in. what we did is here. Come over here, so they can see from the side. We filled in this little cave right here in there. That way, we can put a bunch of dirt in there. We can grow some plants growing out of it. It's gonna be really cool. Right now, obviously, you're looking at the back wall of it. So from the front, that's how it's gonna look. It's gonna be pretty cool. What we still have to do is we have to let all this foam dry and harden up, and it's gonna expand a lot. Then you have to go through and cut off the entire first layer of all the foam, just like the thin layer. Just take a knife and just cut it all off. And then so that's gonna expose like a really spongy part of the foam, because this is gonna get all really smooth. And then with the spongy part, we're gonna take this silicone sealant, smudge it all over all the foam, dump a bunch of dirt and moss on top of it, let that dry for like a day. Take all that moss and eco earth off, all that dirt off, and then voila, you're gonna have a fake background. It's gonna look pretty dang cool. We're also gonna pack this in full of dirt right here in this little piece of cork, and then we're gonna grow some plants out of there that are gonna drape over the background. We still have more cork and more pieces of wood to add in there after everything's all said and done. We're gonna have a lot of different kinds of plants in there. We're gonna have ferns, bromeliads, pothos vines, maybe like a money tree or like a ficus tree. Like
I don't know any of those plants.
He knows those plants.
That's all you.
I still think we should put this right here. It'd be pretty cool.
Figure out where to put that in the future.
Round 2. Let's go.
Hurt myself, bro.
Come on, Chris.
Do it, Chris. Next step is shaping the background. I'm going to be cutting the first layer of the foam, and Chris is on his way, so I'm just going to get started without him.
Hey, about time.
What do you mean about time? I've been waiting on you, dude, forever.
Yeah.
This guy
So
went
like-
to go donate plasma today, and then he said he had to go do stuff with his girlfriend.
You're 3 hours late.
Yeah.
What do you got there?
Got a aquaflame collard for you.
Dang, he's so fat.
Well, he's all bloated because he's all scared, so he puffs up, you know.
Yeah, so I already started like cutting a little bit. It's kind of like a weird angle to get back there and stuff, but
That's a fair.
there you go. Put him to work.
Need a serrated knife. Damn, that lizard doesn't even look real. Holy shiznits. Holy McShiznickles. Frickin' gorgeous lizard.
So basically, what we're doing is just getting the spongy part, right? Because this is all smooth and
You can
it's,
see
it won't really stick
up
as
there
well.
how it's really smooth and kind of shiny. And right in there, it's spongy. We're exposing that spongy part because that's what we're going to put the silicone on. Alright guys, so you're going to get your gun here. You're going to get your silicone loaded in. Just going to get real close and you're going to... Alright guys, so as you can see in here, this thing is completely covered. We try to cover all the foam with the sealant. It's kind of hard to talk because it smells so bad, but you can see it's completely smudged everywhere. On the bottom, there's not that much because you got to think from here, it's going to be dirt. Like from a front view, well, from a front view, that'd be all covered in dirt. So I spread it even down inside the cave. That way, it's going to be covered in there. Now, basically, the next step is we're going to literally just cover this thing in dirt, like mountain it in dirt. And then we're going to let that dry for like a day. And then once that dries, we're just going to pour all that dirt off and background. And then you're going to have to touch it up, but then background. All right. Still need your hydro balls. And then I'll get you the netting. You're going to put like a screen door netting over the hydro balls. And then on top of that, I'd put ABG and maybe some of this mix too if you don't want to buy too much ABG. And then that'll help the plants grow a lot. It's gonna have charcoal, like air fern chopped up in there, eco earth, like probably cocoa husk. It's like a blend of everything. It's really good for plants.
Hey guys, so basically it didn't stick. We used the wrong sealant, and the correct one to use is this one, the clear one, not the silver one. Do not make the same mistake as us. So basically I had to redo the whole thing, and this time I used 2 foam containers, and then I'm going to use 2 of the sealants. So make sure you guys use both of them, and do not use the silver sealant. Hey Chris,
What's up?
guess what?
I finished the tank. Came
No,
out
you
really
did not.
nice.
Guys, it
I just
sticked.
siliconed
Finally. It finally sticked. I'm so happy. So now we're gonna go buy the plants for it and just finish it off,
And
guys.
hydro balls and
Hydro
netting
balls
and a light
net and light
and some poison dart frogs
and everything. Here down.
Hey, what's up?
Alright guys, everything's just about done here. I'm about to add the final cocoa puffs in. You know, separate that drainage layer.
We got 2 bags of Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, we're gonna need 1 more bag of cocoa puffs here. Hang on.
And then we got all of our plants over there too.
Oh, crap. I think 2 bags of cocoa puffs should do it. In case you guys don't really actually know what these are called, they're called hydro balls. Chances are you probably do know.
And what are they for?
They separate the drainage layer. So you're gonna see what we're gonna do here. Basically, let me spread this out real quick. How this works is you put a layer of hydro balls down. On top of the hydro balls, you add a thin layer of netting right across the top. And then on top of the netting goes your dirt, and then that'll create the drainage layer. So the dirt, when it gets sopping wet, it'll drain down into the hydro balls, and the water will be caught down here, and your dirt won't be soaking and muddy. And then it'll have less mold growth and stuff. Alright, so right here we have, it's called Repti Soil from Zoomed. It's a pretty good mix from what I'm told. We're going to try to use ABG mix, but our local reptile store did not carry that. So we got this one from Zoomed instead. The dude said it works pretty good for growing plants. Use your muscles. We're rinsing out all the dirt that came with the plants at Home Depot because this is like cancer dirt. So yeah. No, basically they have a lot of pesticides and stuff on it, so you don't want to use the dirt that the plants come with. You want to just take it all away. We're filling in dirt in certain spots of the background that we put the plants into. Some more over there too. Gotta pack it in nice and tight.
Okay guys, after like a week we finally finished the tank. Chris, do you think they're ready for this? I don't think they're ready.
I don't think so. Boom.
Damn, look at that. So nice. He doesn't know what to do.
It looks real. I think he's gonna be happy. Oh, he's up there.
He's gone. He escaped. Just kidding, he's up there. But dude, thank you so much, Chris. It came out so
Yeah, dog.
nice.
Of course. I didn't really even do this. You did the background. I helped you with the first background.
I know, we messed up.
This is background number 2.
But if you guys haven't seen his tanks, they're super nice as well. He has some dart frogs, some red-eyed tree frogs, and some also the parents for this guy. So I'll put the link in the description so you guys can check it out. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the reptile room tour for July. Maybe with this guys too, who knows? And until next time guys, peace.